photo.
Sometimes it glitches out like that. That's happened to me before. I don't know why it does that.
Wait, is this the Diarrheacast or the podcast?
Diarrheacast.
Oh, first episode, inaugural episode of the Diarrheacast. Oh, I got some international. I got another video I can send you.
Yeah,
But it's from. But it. I don't know if you might get a copyright though for this particular one because it's from the Big Brother UK YouTube channel. I don't know if this is their official channel. It might be their official channel.
I don't care, you know. I'm gonna stream whatever I stream, and if it gets taken down, then
Because they fart in the jacuzzi in this one.
no, that's just. Sorry, not an ad. All right, you want to start with the fart montage?
Yeah.
Okay. Ed, I thought you were doing your locked in thing. Is it finished now?
Hey, what's up, Ed? Hey, man, Fartcast has gone international. Well, this is the Diarrheacast, the initial first episode of the Diarrheacast.
I'm very excited about it.
Did you actually put that in the title, though? Diarrheacast?
Look, can you not see the title?
No.
Oh. Yeah, it's the Diarrheacast.
Oh, man, first initial episode presented by Milkman Productions. Put your poop emojis in the chat, please.
I told you that we were acquiring new programming.
Require new programming. Milkman Productions, we're expanding our portfolio. Oh, you're gonna love this fart compilation. You're gonna love this one.
Okay, here you go.
Grady.
What the fuck is that face?
Stinks. Oh, come back at you.
Thanks.
No.
You stupid
Worth
Aussies.
it.
No,
Yeah.
in the sauna. Dog.
Wait. Fuck. Well done.
Ew.
Jesus, Katie.
So that's. Yeah.
Ew.
Oh my god. That is not
Not
even
the
funny.
Dutch oven.
Better fart. Oh.
Farting during
no,
a bus.
you
Oh my god. This is the longest minute of my life.
Wait, what you said?
It's a fast water. Just stop it. Oh, you're still squeezing it. You should have did it. You shouldn't have been laughing, man. You missed the end. Wait.
That's nasty ass one. God, that felt like 5 minutes.
Wait. What was that? A quadruple fart or something? Like, what the hell was that?
How does one even fart that much?
Yeah. In the other one, they do it in the jacuzzi. Imagine being in a jacuzzi while eating this.
Send that one to me. Send the jacuzzi one to me.
Okay, hold on. Hopefully I don't get kicked off. You still here?
I'm still here. International Big Brother Fart Compilation. Day 10, Charlotte farts on Mario.
See, we going international. Oh, I sent you it.
Yeah, we're going international with the forecast.
See, the ratings are going up.
Hashtag farts.
Yeah, put your poop emojis in the chat.
There's only
This is
one
great
person
content from Milkman Productions. You're gonna love this.
Ew!
The thumbnail's hilarious for the video.
I can smell it through the screen, bro.
Trust me, you're gonna love this video.
Oh my gosh, I started playing and I didn't even know you couldn't see it. Rewind.
No, what?
I cannot stop.
Look at that. She
Oh
gotta
my
cover her
God.
nose. Hashtag
So
fart.
fart is, what chemical is fart? That is absolute hardest thing to get out.
Ew.
I'm gonna poop myself.
Ryan, what would you do if I farted?
Holy so fat.
Oh, Ryan, honestly.
The music is making it better.
Ew.
I love the music. Oh my god. Would you go in that jacuzzi ever again?
No, I don't. I usually wouldn't go into a jacuzzi if anybody else was in it, besides like my family. But like, if anybody else is in a jacuzzi, I'm not going in it.
So you just sit around the jacuzzi and talk to people?
I mean, I'll put my feet in, but I won't put my full body in there because I don't trust. Like, even if so, like other people's oils get in the jacuzzi, and I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
not all about that.
Or what about going into the jacuzzi and then you could always go in the shower right afterwards? You could do that.
I could do that, but the shower would never. I don't know. It's more just a feeling thing. Like I wouldn't.
Okay.
I could still feel the fart on me. You know.
No. I've actually never been in a jacuzzi. I would like to go.
Really.
Yeah. That part compilation was great.
I've been in jacuzzi, but God, it's been about 2 years.
Wait, when did you go in the jacuzzi?
It was at a hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What did you think about Fartcast International?
Well, we got 0 viewers, a grand whopping total of 0 viewers.
Oh my god.
I don't think the Diarrheacast is gonna do well. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Come on.
I'm
I remember
sorry.
Fartcast started off slow and look how much that went up.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I could give the Diarrheacast another chance. I think it's kaput.
It's like it's you gotta give it more of a shot. Let's talk
I don't know, man. We still got another hour of this shit, so it has time to turn around. I just don't see it turning around.
Tasha needs to come on this episode since Rachel was gone, and I know she was a big Rachel fan.
I don't even like Rachel, but even I think that was utter bullshit.
I'll be honest, like me too. I'm the same way. Like I have mixed emotions on it. It's like on one hand, I'm happy that she got a big dick because again, I've made it clear I've never liked Rachel.
Right? Yeah.
But on the second hand, they robbed us of multiple things. They robbed us of seeing if these house guests would have actually had the balls to put up Rachel, because I personally believe they wouldn't have. I'll go on record right now. I don't think they would have. I think she would have gotten to the finals because nobody would have had the balls to put her up. Besides maybe besides a Keanu, he's the only one, but he's too stupid to do it. So she wouldn't have gone up because of him. He would have had the balls to do it because I think he would do it, but I don't think he would be smart enough to do it. It's the thing. He'll probably take her to finals. So, and Vince talks a big game. He wouldn't have done it. Lauren talked all that crap. I'll be honest. I don't buy it for a second. She would have put her up.
No, Lauren's too much of a pussy.
Yeah, because I remember her saying, because I think everybody thought that it was going to go back to 2 nominees because Lauren was talking to Vince. This was before the eviction. And she basically said, I think Vince asked her, who would you put up or whatever. So or it might have been somebody else who asked her. Maybe it wasn't Vince, but she said she would put up Rachel and whoever was left between Morgan and Mickey. She said whoever was left between those two and Rachel, she would put up. But I don't buy her putting up Rachel. So they robbed us of seeing if these house guests would have been that dumb to not put up Rachel. Because I don't think they would have. I think Rachel gets to the final two. This is almost like a Jesse situation from season 10.
Yeah.
Like, he got kicked off because of well, the difference was they still had to vote him out. But he got fucked over twice. In 10 and 11, he got fucked over by a stupid twist.
Even back then, twists were being a bit too much.
But at least with the twist when Jesse got evicted, at least he still had to be voted off. So those twists weren't that bad because he still had to be voted off. It still sucked, especially the one that Jeff got, because I hated the coup d'etat.
Oh, look who's here!
Oh, hey Tasha, how you doing? This is the
Tom-
first episode of the Diarrheacast. This was Ma's idea, by the way, not mine. So she takes full responsibility for this.
Yeah, but it's still sponsored by Milkman Productions, so we both take responsibility
No,
for this.
no, you see, Milkman Production just likes to give out opportunities. So if this show fails, don't blame me. I'm just giving out opportunities.
All right, Tasha says she's fine. All right, Tasha. As long as you're willing to participate in the chat.
Are you sure?
Oh, she
Because
says she's fine, and then she joins anyway, huh? Oh, Tasha doesn't have a profile picture either.
Yeah, because I had mine, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, no, what happened? It was there when I was on Mark's live on Thursday.
I think I have
How's it going?
okay. I had you on two screens.
Oh.
I used to have a profile. What happened to my profile? Oh, I know.
Same thing with me.
No,
I don't know what happened.
No, I know why. I figured out what it was. Certain you have to sign in on Google. If you don't sign in on Google, your profile picture doesn't pick up.
Oh, because I know for me, I signed in the same way, and my profile photo was up there when I was on Mark's live on Thursday.
Oh.
I'm sorry I couldn't make the live on Thursday. I wanted to so bad, but I had calf pains from marching band, and I was also depressed about Vince not winning the blockbuster. Oh my gosh, why can I not speak? I was so depressed about Vince winning the blockbuster.
Yeah, I legit actually joined Mark's live late because I forgot Big Brother was even on. I was watching football, and then I was like, "Oh crap! Big Brother was on tonight." And then I saw that, I was like, "Let me see if Mark's live." And then I saw he was live, and I joined. No, yeah, and then I saw he was live, and then he invited me on. He had what's his name? Edward was on at the time.
Yeah, he had Andre, Edward. I think it was Jacob, and then you and Mark.
Yeah,
I hopped on like once at 11, and then I fell back asleep, and then I hopped on like an hour later, and it was just Mark, and he was doing and saying nothing, and the chat was like, "Oh no, Mark fell asleep," and I was like, "Oh," and then I fell asleep again.
Yeah, because it was Edward and Jacob was up there, and then I joined, and then afterwards, what's his name joined last?
Andre.
Yeah, Andre. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I heard you guys were talking about Ava's body hair.
Yeah, that's somehow if I forgot.
Listen, that underarm hair is something else. I mean, it's normal, so it's natural. I get it, but I don't want to see it.
Like, is it shown a lot on the live feeds?
It's not shown a lot, but when she wears, not halter tops. What do they call?
Tank tops?
Tank tops, yeah, you can see it.
Oh.
But she doesn't wear tank tops often, but yeah.
But yeah, when it comes to the Rachel thing, even though on one hand I'm happy she's gone, I don't like the way she was gone.
Yeah.
I am so distraught by
Like,
this. I'm
like
like,
I'm not distraught, but I don't like it either.
no, I just can't believe that they would do this to Rachel.
I can't believe they would do it to like anybody, really. I mean,
I believe they would do it to anybody. I just don't believe they would do it to Rachel. Was the thing that
no, I mean
I'm.
like that they would do this like twist in general. Like,
Oh, it doesn't shock me because they've done night one twists.
Who cares about everybody else? I'm talking about Rachel Riley.
Rachel Riley,
care
thank
about Will and Ashley.
Oh
Will
man,
is- Will
yeah,
sucks.
yeah, them too.
Let's be honest. Will sucks.
Will
Does he
does-
do any? Does he do any strategizing whatsoever?
um,
What does he do?
he is limited on the strategizing part, but he's too passive. He's too passive a player, and but he does have like little every once in a while he'll say what he thinks should happen, and it's usually a good idea. He's like one of the ones that came up with them having that the Judges Alliance. He's put in a little input, but it's like very little. Times where he should be speaking, like when they need Ava's vote, he does not push, and he needs to push because Will is the only person that she trusts, really. You know what I'm saying? So that's very annoying.
So let me ask you this then: if Will continues on the path that he's on, the path to nowhere, and he wins absolutely nothing the entire year, what chance do you give him of actually winning if he's in the final two and hasn't won one comp and ain't make one move?
Who's he
People
up
like
against?
Will, though.
Up against, all right, he's up against Keanu, who's won a bunch of comps, but is not
Oh,
liked.
they're probably gonna vote for Will.
Oh my god, that would be the biggest travesty ever. I'll be honest.
Now, personally, I think that Rachel probably votes for Keanu because Rachel is all about the game and not about what happened during, in the house. But I think that when you have emotional people, with the whole house practically, they're pretty emotional. Ava and some of the others, they're kind of emotional. Morgan, and I think that none of them will vote for Keanu. I think Keanu's best chance of winning is if he's up against Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, what about if he goes up against Ashley, who really hasn't done anything really that as much either?
I think that Ashley probably could pull it out because okay, let's just say this, that Ashley is a talker. She is a lawyer, so she knows how to present stories. And so if she's able to give them a vision of what she's done in the house, and plus with Rachel being in the jury, I think that she probably could pull it out because even though it doesn't look like it from the outside, she has really been somebody. I just saw somebody say on Twitter that basically Rachel was the muscle and Ashley was her brain. Ashley is the one that knew about all the connections in the house. She's very observant about who's working with who, what their initial plans are, what they need to do. So she is not visibly, you can't see it, but in her group, she's constantly pushing out this information, and she's right like 99% of the time. Even if she doesn't see anything, it's like she has this feeling. Vince's playing both sides, or so and so is doing this, and she's like right on the money. So people can't see that she's doing it, but like Rachel knows, Will knows, Morgan knows. So
All right, so let me say, let me ask you if you all agree with this. Right now, as we stand, would you say Vince should win the game right now because he's done the most? He has 2 HOHs, well, 4 technically if you include Lauren's HOHs, since he's practically controlled hers. He's technically got 4 HOH wins.
I don't
So would you
think
say
that,
right now he should win?
I don't think that Will. I mean, not Will. I don't think that Vince will win. There was
What if he goes up against Keanu? It's a right as of now, Vince and
it's
Keanu.
tough. It's gonna be tough. Let me tell you why. At first, he was like the front runner for him. Him and Mickey were the front runners for me because Vince was very insulated in, the house with every group. But Vince has been very he's not a great ally. So he has burned Keanu. He has burned Lauren. He has burned Morgan. Morgan doesn't know how much he has burned her. Once she gets out into that jury, she's going to find out how he's burned her. And so I think that Morgan would be very she would be
Emotional.
very emotional. I don't think Lauren would be emotional, but I think that it's going to be hard for him to try to find the votes for him to win.
Even against the Keanu? God damn.
I
Wait, is
think,
his social game worse than Keanu's at this point?
his social game is not bad. He doesn't have a bad social game. That's not what I'm saying. He has an actual good social game because everybody trusts him right now. Well, not everybody trusts him. I take that back. They did trust him in the beginning, but he still has people. He's in people's ear. So Lauren, even though Lauren knows that he's betrayed her, Lauren she's HOH now, and she's still feeding him information and still trying to go to the end with him.
What the hell sense is like? Why would I take a guy who has 2 HOH victories to the end?
Well, love whatever he's done.
When I could take Will, who has nothing.
That'll be the smart thing to do.
Because if I'm anybody in that house, I would drag Will to finals because he hasn't won anything. I would be like, what argument can you make when you've won absolutely nothing?
But you guys, this is the problem. You guys think that it's not always about winning the game.
Why is it you guys?
I'm talking about I've heard Milfman and Edward talk with on Mark's channel, and everybody that was on there, it was like about 4 or 5 people on Mark's channel the other night.
Yeah,
and,
5.
Yeah, and people were you guys were saying that talking about who's won what, and that the game, yes, the game has competitions, but the game is basically a social game. You don't have to win to win the actual game. If you get to the final 2 chairs and they vote for you, you have a spectacular game. Look at Rachel. Rachel only won 1 competition, and she got to week 8 without even sitting on the block.
No. But she at least was strategizing and doing stuff. Will hasn't exactly been doing that. It's like because my argument. Well, I think the argument we was making, at least some of us was that technically there's only been one person. Because I asked the question. I remember I was the one who actually asked it.
Right.
Has anybody ever? I remember posing it. Has anybody ever won Big Brother without actually winning a comp? Because I'm like, Will has all these people who like him, but he hasn't done anything. And then I remember what's his name did bring up Will, which I did forget about Dr. Will winning.
But
I never won a comp.
Anything. It depends on if you're saying done anything, as in haven't won a comp. I think you guys are outdated. You need to kind of update yourself on stop being archaic and
no.
and
Oh,
no, I'm saying,
right.
when I mean archaic, I mean everybody they base today's game on yesterday's game, and things evolve, people evolve, and you see that you can win. Like Taylor, she won mostly on. Yes, she did win HOH, or I don't know how many.
She won two.
She won two.
Two inches, and I believe one veto.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't think that she should have won because Monty, he did do more. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's not always about winning competitions. It's
but he didn't win any. But Will hasn't done anything strategically. It's like because Derek didn't really win any comps either on his season 16, but he at least made moves.
Right.
Will hasn't necessarily done that, so I'm like, he really hasn't done anything. So it's like because you could win without winning comps, because Will hasn't won any, and won his season. Derek, I think, won one HOH on his season. He won. Right. So it could be done, but at least those guys were known for making moves without being HOH.
Right.
Will isn't known for that.
Right. No, Will is very a laid back player. He doesn't do a lot of moving around the house. However, I'm not going to say he has done no moving. Like Kelly, I would say, has not done well. Do you count being a instigator a move?
Well, you could. It depends on what you're instigating. Because technically, if you look at guys like Will, where technically some people might consider an instigator, like.
But she hasn't influenced anybody in the house.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I think that a person that influenced somebody in the house, I think is I think that person could be considered, that it could be considered as making moves. So he is very passive. I agree. There's a lot of passive play. Lauren is another. She's a passive player. She has not influenced any HOHs. She
won it.
She needs she's very indecisive. And like even with Morgan winning the veto, she is knowing that she's gonna she's scared to put up Keanu, even though that's who she's gonna put on the block. But it's like she's timid. She wanted to make it seem like, oh, we're putting you on the block because we know that you're gonna win this blockbuster. That sounds real stupid.
Well, Keanu is stupid. He might fall for it. So he invited for it.
Keanu, no, one thing, Keanu is not stupid. Now he may be misguided, but he's not stupid. So he knows if he goes on the block that it's probably. But I mean, Keanu gets what he gets because Morgan tried. I mean, not Morgan.
Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel tried to tell him that the whole house is against him, and now he's about to find out. Vince just went to Morgan, and I think he lied to her and said that Keanu said that he was going to put Lauren on the block next week. And I'm like, I don't think he said that, so that type of stuff.
So let's just say Keanu is the third nominee now. Is he basically in a must-win situation pretty much at this point?
Oh,
must-win for the blockbuster?
Yes, he's a must-win.
Okay.
If he doesn't win this blockbuster, he's going home. I mean, he's not home, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, jury.
Yeah.
Oh, the ratings going to really go down then. Because let's be honest, the ratings going to go down regardless because Rachel's gone, and half the people who were watching it were probably only enjoying it because of Rachel.
Right.
If you take Keanu gone, he seems to be the favorite among people who is like, he seems to be the most popular house guest this year from what I've seen online. Is Keanu.
Not online. He's popular with the casuals. So the casuals love Keanu. And if he leaves, yeah, the people are going to be really pissed off.
No, but I've seen people online that was like, yo, they like Keanu because he's the most entertaining. I know Evil Dick loves him.
Oh, yeah, he is entertaining.
And people like, he's the most entertaining person this year from what I've seen online. So that's why I'm saying I could see the rating. People being like, who am I going to watch? There's no Rachel. There's no Keanu if he leaves. People are going to be like, where's the entertainment coming from?
But Keanu deserves it. It's like you should.
Oh, no, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying what I think a majority of fans might look at it as. They might be like, where's the entertainment coming from if you take the two most interesting people out of the house?
There's not going to be any entertainment.
That's why I'm saying I can see the ratings drastically going down. It's like, could you imagine a Kelly and Lauren final two?
Kelly and Lauren, I think. Oh, wait a minute. No, Kelly. Actually, Ava and Lauren have a final two, and Lauren and Vince have a final two. But I think Kelly, Ava, and Lauren have a final three. So I don't know. Yeah, I can imagine that. Kelly won't win.
All right. So does Kelly have a? It sounds like you're saying Kelly doesn't have a shot against anybody.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, then you still got time. She got to do something at this. But would you say her only shot is she has to win an HOH and make a big move at this point? If let's just say she takes out Vince on an HOH.
Yes.
Because at this point, Vince is the biggest move to take. Vince or Keanu is the biggest move you can do at this point.
Yes, exactly. If she gets out one of them, then yes. She could have a and if she's able to explain it, then yes. But see, Kelly's whole thing is that she focused so much on Rachel, she didn't think about anybody else. Now it's down to, they're in jury and she hasn't really done anything.
See, the only thing she has is, I know, hasn't she won like 2 or 3 blockbusters? Like, what's it, like 3 comps she's won so far?
She's won a veto.
And like 2 blockbusters. Did she won like 2 blockbusters?
She was on I think she was on the block like 4 times, I think. So I think she lost 1 blockbuster.
All right. So who would you say would be your top 3 out of the people left? Your top 3 in the best position to win. Like, best position to win. If you have a top
3 is probably Morgan.
Morgan has won the last 2 vetoes, so.
Yeah, Morgan is 1. Let me see. Who else?
So Vince is not number 1. I thought you would put Vince at number 1. Since he has the biggest resume of everybody there.
Oh, I told you that Vince has really screwed over everybody. I don't think that they're gonna I don't think Vince could win at this point.
Because the Vince Keanu final 2 would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be interesting, but I don't
that's
think
the most interesting final 2 if you do it. With the possibility, that's the only one that's interesting.
Yeah. And then the other, I don't think Ashley, I can't see her winning. I think she had a better chance with Rachel still being there, but by Rachel's being gone, I'm with Brendan when he said that, he doesn't see who has a chance of winning now, and he was like he wanted to say Ashley and Will, but he was like, since Rachel's gone, he don't think that they have a chance, and I agree with him.
I think Will has a slight chance, I would say, only because he seems to be liked by a lot of people, so he might just win on personal feelings.
I think he may be top 4, but I think after that, I think they'll try to get rid of him. Final 4.
Oh, I wouldn't. Oh, they get rid of him. They stupid. Because I would at least take him to final 3 at the very least. Because he probably didn't need endurance.
Not if you have like a Kelly and an Ava.
Because I'm not taking. I take Will before I take Ava to final 2. Because Ava's at least won an HOH.
It doesn't matter. Ava has not. The only thing that Ava did that was great was she got rid of a threat, Zach. So yes, she did that. But what has she done? What has she done in the game?
I thought wait, she didn't win another comp? I thought she won another comp.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was like she won the twist. So she won a twist for safety though.
Oh.
That was this one that Rachel had got. People are saying eliminated, but Ashley used a different word. She used not vanish. She used I want to say the word started with an S, but she used a different word. So people are using eliminated. Some at first they were using evicted, and then they stopped using evicted and start using eliminated. But I think production is calling it something else.
Oh God, production always changes.
Calling it something else because last night on the feeds, Ashley mentioned it, and she called it this whatever it was, but I can't really think of it right now. So I don't know.
So with Rachel gone, your favorite, are you even interested in this? Do you even give a shit who wins at this point? Since your favorite's gone?
Not really. Oh, but did you hear? Well, you probably guys didn't hear, but I follow this YouTuber, content creator. I'll say call it content creator. It's BB Junkie. What is it? Is it Big Brother Junkie or something Junkie? BB Junkies, I think it is.
I think it is BB Junkie.
Yeah. Did you hear her last video?
No. I haven't been keeping up with the updaters.
She said that she doesn't think that it's the end for Rachel. And
I can see that.
I've heard some people say that as well, like Dan Giesling.
Oh yeah, Dan did say that.
Yeah, Dan said that. Well, Dan at first put up a message saying that saying something, trying to support Rachel, and then he took it down. So I think he must have he must have replied to Janelle, and he was saying that the reason why he took it down is because anything is possible. It could be they might have something else that, in the works. We don't know, right? And so I'm like, yeah, because you're the mastermind. I know it, right? And so but basically BB Junkie, she was saying that she was mentioning that about them not using elimination or evicted. They're using another name for it. And then she also said that in the show White Locust. Is it White Lotus? White Lotus.
White Lotus.
White Locust, but it's based off of White Lotus, the show.
Right, White Lotus. The show is basically on the deceased people. And I guess there's like twists in, each episode regarding the deceased person. So if they're using this as a homage to White Lotus, then maybe there is something in the works. Because why wouldn't they show? First of all, why is it coming on Sunday? I mean, why is it not coming on Sunday? It's coming on Tuesday, and then is it a football game? Maybe that's why.
Yeah, it's probably because football begins tomorrow. Actually, the football season starts tomorrow.
Then that's it. So, but it just seems very strange that they would name it this, and then you get out. But even so, I think that the competition was terrible. We didn't get to see it, what happened, and
They'll probably show it on Sunday. I mean, the next episode, most likely.
not Sunday. There's not a Sunday episode. That's what I mean. This the episode is going to be on Tuesday, not Sunday. Yeah, and I think is it an hour and a half episode or?
I think Thursday's episode. I think is an hour and a half. Oh no! This Thursday, I think it's yeah. I think the next episode, I think it's an hour and a half, and then the next episode is 2 hours or something like that.
Yeah, Thursday's episode is 2 hours.
Oh God, 2 hours.
But it's like I'm not really. I don't know what they what's going on with this whole thing. But you have to have. You can't just have. It can't be just a coincidence. That's all I'm saying. So maybe there is some other twist. But then I'm like, but production did call Brendan and told him yesterday. So I don't know. They just
because to me, I don't like personally, as much as I don't like Rachel, and I'm not necessarily feeling sorry for her getting screwed. You should basically have to get voted off. I don't like you not getting eliminated any other way.
Right.
It's kind of like a night one eviction. I hate those. Because night one evictions, you never get voted off. It's always you came last place, so you got to go home. Yeah. You were on the losing team, and then all the people on the losing team, in Dan's case, Dan single-handedly eliminated Jody, and then. In Glenn's case, in what season did Nicole Franzo win? It was 19 or 18?
It was 18, but wasn't Glenn found out to be a pedophile later?
I'm not sure. I never know. I never looked it up.
I swear.
I never heard. I actually met him in person the very next year too.
Oh look.
I'll have to look it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, okay. I actually did meet him the following year at the casting call. I think I still have the photo. Yeah, when I met him, I was like, hey, can I take a photo? He's like, sure. And I didn't really talk to him that much. I didn't really get to talk to him. I think I can't remember what was the question I asked. I think I asked him how many times did he try it, and I think he said that was his first time. Was it? Or I think I either asked him how many times he tried it, or I might have asked him too, I think, when he did the video or the casting call. Because there's two ways to try out, so I'm always curious on which way they tend to choose, whether it's video or casting call.
I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything that says he was a pedophile, but like I could have sworn maybe it was somebody else.
It was Garcia's his last name.
Glenn Garcia, yeah.
Because he was actually from New York. I think he was a former cop, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and then they got like a former cop on BB20, but he was only like 40. But he was the oldest, and he got voted out first as well.
Did you guys see BB Can 10?
I saw a little bit of it, but I didn't see it.
I know there was a Kyle on there.
Yeah, there was a Kyle on there, but they did a really good safety chain. And to me, if you're going to do something like that, a safety chain, you need to do something similar like they did. What they did was, so they had, of course, they had an HOH. She nominated 2 people. One person got voted off. Now, nobody knew this, right? So she had everybody gather, Alyssa had everybody gather around in the living room. Were they already in the living room? They were already in the living room because they had just evicted someone. But she had asked everybody to sit down. She explained to them that they're about to start do a safety chain. And they had to actually do a comp before the safety chain. So they did the comp, and whoever won, Moose, he won the safety chain, right? and so he was safe, and he got to pick who he wanted to go to the stay in the game. Each person picked out a person, right?
Oh yeah, I remember that. I think it was the last person who wasn't picked.
No, it was the last 3 people because they only could pick I think it was only like 7 or 8 slots, 7 slots or something like that. And then the last 3 people had to they had to compete for safety. So they went and competed, and then one of the girls came off. I can't think of her name. JC Lynn. She came off of the block, and she was safe. So the last 2 they had got voted by the house guests who they wanted to leave the house. So that's, to me, is the correct way to do a safety chain, not the way they did with Rachel. That's terrible.
Yeah, because it was the fucking hamster wheel from Reindeer Games, and that was how she got voted out, from what I heard.
Yeah.
That was just bullshit. I mean, it's not the fucking challenge.
No.
That's how you get eliminated on the challenge. That's not how you get eliminated in Big Brother.
Right.
Like, I don't like if you're not going to be voted off. At least when Jesse got screwed over in BB11 with the coup d'etat, at least he had to be voted off. Even when he got screwed over in 10, when Dan had to cast America's vote, and America's vote was technically the vote that voted him off, they still had to get other votes to vote him off. But this crap makes no sense. Like, the whole point of it is, as Tasha said earlier, it's supposed to be a social game. How is this a social game if you're gonna be voted off and you literally had no chance to save yourself? There was no veto, no blockbuster. Like, you didn't have a chance, because normally you have 3 ways to save yourself: veto, blockbuster, or votes.
Right.
Rachel didn't get one of those 3.
Nope.
Like, how could they possibly think this is a good idea? Because even if it happened to somebody else, I'd be saying the same thing. I'm like,
right.
It makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because they keep saying it's a social game. They need to explain to others it's a social game, but you do this twist. How is this got to do with social?
Exactly.
Like,
even Ava was like, I didn't know that I signed up for the challenge. She said this on the feeds.
Oh, crap. Like, nobody thinks this twist, from what I've seen, likes this. I don't know why. You see, and I've noticed year after year now, ever since 14. I mean, ever since I probably would say, trying to figure out what season they really started pulling these twists off. It's like they're doing more and more, especially since they got into 20s. These twists have been getting ridiculous, especially in the 20s. Since they started BB 20 something, it's since 20, I would say.
I don't really mind the twist, but I don't really mind a twist. If you're gonna do a twist, you've been doing it for 20-something years. You should know how to throw a twist out there without doing what you did.
No, I don't mind twist either. My issue is 2 things. They're doing twist on top of twist on top of twist. I'm like, if you look at the best seasons, the most popular seasons don't really have a lot of twists if you really look at them.
Mm-hmm.
Season 10 didn't have a bunch of twists.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2 didn't have no twists. Season 3 didn't have no twist. A lot of the seasons, that season 6 and 7 really didn't have. They had again, these seasons had maybe 1, 2 twists or whatever, and that's about it.
And they're calling it a twist, but it's really not a twist because she went home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like she left. So is it really a twist?
Well, it's a I consider it a twist because you didn't get voted off the normal way. She didn't get eliminated. She didn't get no veto. She didn't get no blockbuster. She didn't get a chance to win votes. So I would consider it a twist because she didn't get any one of those 3 that everybody else did. Because everybody else who got eliminated had all 3 of those opportunities.
I get
She didn't
that.
get none.
I get that, but it does to me. To me, a twist is like the Pandora's box or the not that damn zombie twist. That was terrible.
Wait, zombie twist. I don't remember a zombie twist. What's
The
zombie twist?
BB-25 thing where Cameron and Jared like were zombies.
Oh, I skipped out on that season. I skipped that crap.
Oh, I don't blame you.
That was terrible. Now I did not see Taylor's. I saw Taylor's season, but I didn't start watching it until after Joseph got evicted.
Yeah, that season didn't really have a bunch of twists. The biggest twist that year was this. Well, you saw it right after was when he got eliminated because he did the split house thing where they split.
I didn't see that. That's the part
Yeah.
I did. I didn't
Yeah,
see
that's actually when Joseph got evicted. That's so you tuned in the week after.
Oh, right. I tuned in the week after.
Yeah, because the split house, that was really, other than that, there was really no other twist really for that year that I could think of, really. Any really big twists. Was there? Yeah, I don't think, that season really didn't, it didn't, other than the split house, which I actually liked the twist, some people didn't. I actually thought the twist was brilliant. I didn't like the results because Joseph got eliminated and I was a Joseph fan, but
All right.
I thought the twist itself was great. I actually thought it would be a yearly thing. I thought they would have bring it back. The split house twist is better than any twist this year.
That's not saying much.
Because I don't like the twist of like, even though I despise Riley and I didn't feel sorry for him getting screwed over, he did get screwed, even though I wasn't sorry that he got screwed. Because to win an HOH and then have it taken away, like, what is the point? They're rendering these HOHs useless. Like, I don't like those type of twists where you could like take over someone's HOH. I despise them.
Oh,
Because if you,
I didn't mind that twist, but I mean, Riley didn't go home.
Yeah.
My faves were being targeted. I'm like, they're trying to target all the women that they don't want to work with. And
because for me, it's like, if you look at the past couple of years, most of the twists are happening before jury. They keep piling on like all these different powers that people keep having like all before jury.
right.
I'm like,
now,
if you have,
I
yeah, go
did
on.
think that giving it was like about 3 powers. Was it 3? No, it was 4. They gave him 4 powers.
Yeah.
I don't want to count Zach's because Zach got his the first day, but the other ones got it like the second or third episode at the same time, and I'm like, why would they give them all this power at this time? That's the reason why Keanu and Kelly were saved, because they had got those powers. If not, Keanu would have been gone.
Then you had last year too. It's the same thing. Remember with the girl that was in the final 2 of Mackenzie, and then what was the guy named like Leo?
Oh, Cam?
No, the short dude. Quinn.
Oh,
remember they both had those powers where he could take over someone's HOH.
But it didn't come off as, I didn't like it because he told everybody and everybody knew. But I like the fact that he's able to take over a secret HOH. I like that stuff.
Well, the secret HOH. You see, I like the way BB Canada did their secret HOH in season 9.
Mm-hmm.
They did it. I don't know if you saw that season, but in BB Canada 9, they did a secret HOH, but they had it where everybody competed, but everybody's in a separate booth, so you couldn't see what anybody answered.
Mm-hmm.
So they did it like a normal comp, but you knew you won the HOH because it would tell you on your screen that you won it. So everybody's like, "Oh, who won the HOH?" And nobody knew. Maybe a few people.
No, the only reason why they knew Quinn is because Quinn was telling everybody.
Yeah,
nobody knew at first. See, if you keep it quiet, then yes, I think it's more effective. If Quinn never said anything, it would have been more effective him taking over Tucker's HOH or whoever's HOH.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing I didn't like about his twist is that he could steal some. I don't like the whole stealing thing. I like how BB Cannon did it, but he did it like a regular comp, but they just made it where everybody's like in a separate booth.
I don't understand that. What do you mean?
Like how they did it was you had to answer like questions or something, and everybody had like whoever had like the highest score was gonna win.
Oh, you're saying that it's a seat. They didn't take over somebody's HOH.
Yeah.
It was a secret HOH, but everybody got to compete. So you can put up anybody you want, but nobody knew who it was.
Yeah, nobody would know who it was.
Oh, okay. Oh,
That's how I should have explained it better. My bad. But that's how they did it.
Okay.
Because the way they had it too was like whoever was the previous HOH was positioned in a way that he couldn't see anybody's screen. Because I think it was a guy was the previous HOH, so he couldn't see anybody's screen to see who won.
Oh, okay.
So it was like a regular HOH, and they did it that way. And the girl completely screwed it up. The girl who won, because she was like the Rachel Riley, I called her of BB Canada.
But I mean, I don't really mind those type of competitions that you win something as powerful as that, or like the what is that the Diamond Veto. I don't mind people winning those type of comps because they don't have them every year. They have them every once in a while. So it's okay for me that you get to have this huge power because you have to actually compete to get it. They don't just give it to you.
Yeah, all right. But this stealing HOH thing, they've done it quite a few times now. I've noticed. They first did it, I think, in 20, where Bailey had it, but she got voted off, I think, with it because of the simple fact she was stupid enough to tell somebody who wasn't even in her alliance.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever.
Did it in the cookout season too, right? Didn't Tiffany have
No, I don't think there was a secret HOH in that season. One where you could steal someone's HOH. I don't think they had that.
I thought that she
because I know in 20 they had it because it was called, what happened was in 20 was whoever the first 4 HOHs were all would get a secret power. They all had the opportunity to get a secret power. So you'd win HOH, go in a room, there would be a bunch of different powers, and you would have to choose one based on the name itself. Because I remember the one that Bailey chose, and I'm surprised that nobody else didn't choose it. I thought everybody else was stupid for not choosing it. There was one called identity theft. If I see something say identity theft in Big Brother, common sense would tell you, pick that power. Nobody picked it. She was like the last HOH and think she ended up getting it based on that alone.
Yeah, but back to 23. I think because I heard that somebody, the girl that was dating what is his name?
Island?
Derek
Claire.
Yes.
Oh, Claire, yeah.
Oh, she ended up winning. She ended up taking over Tiffany's HOH.
She did?
That's what I heard. I haven't seen it, but that's what I heard.
I know. I remember her having a power where she couldn't be nominated for like 4 weeks, from what I remember.
Mm.
Did she have something where it was like she had it where she couldn't be nominated until like jury?
Oh, that's cool.
I think she had something where it was like she couldn't be nominated until like it was like early on, like week 2 or 3 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something where she couldn't be nominated for like 4 weeks or something like that.
How did they even get away with that? How do you you try to nominate her and then what?
No. Everybody knew. This was something where I think where everybody knew. Because they did something similar during Rachel's season when she won.
Mm-hmm.
They did a twist where if you survived the block,
mm-hmm.
you couldn't be nominated until jury. Because you couldn't be nominated until basically jury.
Cass, we've been on for almost an hour.
We have.
Oh. Hello, Cass.
We've been on like almost exactly an hour.
She said,
"Yeah."
Hey, you made it. You made it though.
Hello, Cass. This is the first episode of the Diarrheacast.
OMG.
Yeah.
What were we saying? I forgot.
Oh, you were talking about Twist. I was saying Claire, you was talking about Claire, I believe. Oh yeah, I was saying how in 13 in Rachel's season, if you had survived the block, you couldn't basically be nominated until jury.
Oh,
Because I
yeah,
remember Portia had like 4 weeks of safety pretty much. Because she was like got nominated first and she couldn't be nominated for like the next 4 weeks.
that's what I was gonna say. That I started watching BB12. I actually like it.
12? That was
Yeah, I started off because I wanted to look at Rachel's seasons. So
Yeah.
I'm watching. I'm on like episode 8 or 9 on BB12, but
Oh.
everybody is saying how Rachel was, and I'm like, Rachel wasn't even that bad. But I don't have feeds, so I don't know. But
Oh,
on
you'll see it once you get to once she gets Mark even was like, God damn. Because Mark played a clip of it once on the channel when I came on, and I remember telling Mark didn't see it.
Mhm.
Mark didn't see a segment that happened where because there's a episode where she like goes off on people, like she gets unleashed on the house for 24 hours after getting eliminated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because somebody opened up. Brendan had one HOH and opened Pandora's box.
I want to see it.
So she gets unleashed in the house for 24 hours. And the funny thing is, he wasn't there.
Oh, Brendan,
Because of it. Yeah, she didn't get to see her.
where was he?
He opened Pandora's box, so I think I forgot why, but he ended up not being there.
Oh,
I don't know where he was, but she didn't get to see him.
oh.
Because that's where that
He was
iconic fight
HOH,
happened.
right? Oh, that's right. He was HOH, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's when that iconic fight happened between her and Reagan, when Reagan said that famous line, "The only thing real on you is the pimple on your chin." And that's what she said, "Oh, you suck at being gay," and whatever else she said at him.
She said that he was gay.
I think she said, "Yeah, you suck at being gay," or something like that.
Oh, he suck at being gay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But
Okay.
really,
Okay.
She was a menace. Like, put it this way, I didn't like Britney that year, but even I was like, God damn, could she leave Britney alone?
Brittany was terrible to her though.
Yeah. And that's why I'm surprised that Britney was liked, because I'm like, Rachel's so liked by the fans, but Britney hated her. That's why I'm surprised a lot of people, like, especially when I go casting calls, a lot of people bring up Britney's name, like they like Britney. I'm like, I'm surprised at this.
Yeah, Brittany was so mean to her. Her and Monet were
Oh,
mean.
yeah, I couldn't stand those two.
And it was like unwarranted because she had this bubbly personality and she had a big breast.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's what.
They didn't like
Yeah.
that. They thought that I don't know what they thought.
No, I think they were jealous. I remember when I watched that season, I always thought Monet and Britney were jealous of her. Because remember, they talk shit about Kristen as well.
I haven't talked to that part yet.
Yeah, there was an episode where the two of them. There was a clip. I remember seeing a clip where the two of them was talking about how Rachel and Kristen would dress, or something like that.
Oh.
They were talking shit about them, and I'm like, y'all clearly jealous that these two girls look better than y'all. Plain and simple.
I remember them talking about Rachel and how she dressed, but I don't remember them talking about Kristen. But I know they didn't like her.
Yeah, I think they mentioned her. I could be wrong, but I believe they did mention her as well. I'm like, y'all clearly jealous that y'all don't look as good as those two.
It was real crazy, and I'm like, what has she done to them? And the answer is nothing.
I think it was a petty thing where they were just jealous that those two girls were going to get more attention than them. I think it was a jealousy thing, if you ask me.
Maybe, because Rachel always have that fake laugh, and
No, but
she does now.
I'm curious though, since you're not watching it, what did you think of Annie? Because if it wasn't for Annie, Rachel's big claim to fame, if you really think about it, it's because of Annie. If it wasn't for her, Rachel would be a nobody.
Wait a minute, which one is Annie?
Annie was the girl who got eliminated because remember she was supposed to last like 5 weeks and she'd walk out with $50,000 Was it 4 weeks or 5 weeks? I forgot.
Oh, she was the saboteur.
Yeah. And she only had to last like 4 or 5 weeks. I'm gonna get like 50 grand. She'd walk out of the house at $50,000.
You know what? I can't answer that because a lot of things happen on the feeds, and they show limited thing. Because even when they were talking about, everybody was like, "Oh, this is before even Rachel and Brendan had became a showman." They were hanging out a lot, but you didn't really see it on the episodes at first.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, I'm only on the 3rd episode. I haven't seen them hang out only once on the hammock. So a lot of stuff that I did not see that that was shown in the feeds. But listen, Annie, she was kind of something else though. She tried to throw Brendan under the bus because they they wanted her out. They thought that she was I don't know what they thought.
No, initially they really didn't want Annie. Annie was initially just put up as a pawn. All she had to do was literally just be quiet, and literally she would have stayed.
But no, they thought that they were all in the all together. Remember, they thought that somebody had came back to them and was like, "Oh, Annie, Brendan, and Rachel are all in the alliance together," and they weren't.
No,
they weren't.
No, because initially I remember them putting her up because Hayden, who was the HOH, was like, he needs a pawn to put up. And he thought Annie would be a safe pawn to put up. I remember initially.
That's not what that's part of what happened. Yes, he needed a pawn, but he didn't want to put up Annie. It was somebody else in the brigade that was like, Annie is really hanging out with
it's got to be most likely Enzo, because Enzo was the one who did the most strategizing in that group.
Maybe it's
probably Enzo.
He was like, "Oh, Annie is with in the alliance with Brendan and Rachel. They always on the hammock together. They hang out." And he was like, and so it must have been going around because Brittany went to her and was like, "Let me tell you," that it's going around that you're in an alliance with Brendan and Rachel. And she was like, "I'm not in an alliance. We're just friends." Right. And so, but she got mad at Brittany and thought that Brittany was starting some trouble. And actually, it wasn't Brittany. She was actually looking out for her. Even though Brittany couldn't stand her, Brittany was looking out for her.
Yeah, because Brittany couldn't stand Rachel even more. Like, because Annie was like, because I remember they was planning on evicting Rachel, and then everybody was like, we can't go, and then Annie couldn't handle being on the block. Because remember, back then, it was different back then because they didn't do live move-ins. So technically, that first week really was 2 weeks because they move you in a week before the first episode airs. You're already in that house for 1 week before that first episode airs. So you're technically on the block for 2 weeks. When you look at it back then, because back then you on the block for 2 weeks and everybody was like, "Yo, we can't take another." I remember everybody being like, "Yo, we can't take another week of this shit. I mean, we can't take, like, she's just driving us nuts. We'll get rid of Rachel next week." Everybody was like, "Oh, we'll get rid of Rachel next week. We can't deal with Annie. She's nuts." From what I remember of it.
Now, if they would have got rid of Rachel, Brendan and Rachel would have probably never get together.
Yeah. It's like, that's why I said, even though I understand that Annie was driving them nuts because she was just going like she was going paranoid. Like, she clearly couldn't handle being on the block. I'm like, you got to get rid of the showmance. It was like, I remember Rachel literally saying she knew Brendan was the one from day 3.
Yeah.
Like, it was obvious them two were liking each other.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. And I'm like, you got to get rid of that. I'm like, you don't mix personal feelings. I don't care a damn if she's annoying you. It's 1 more week. Break the alliance up and then get rid of Annie the following week. It didn't make any sense.
Is her name is Annie or Danny?
No, Annie.
Annie. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm like, I never thought it made any sense to keep Rachel, and then they couldn't get Rachel out because she ended up winning the week 2 HOH.